Hello and welcome, my name is Zed Survivor. Project Zomboid is a zombie apocalyptic game and it has its own lore. You can see this while playing, the TV news, on the radio, and even in the world itself. One of the main questions is, what happened? Why are we suddenly in a random house with walking corpses all around the world? Disclaimer, I will be talking about the normal apocalypse scenario with regular settings. First, we will talk about the infection itself, origin, symptoms, immunity, first wave, second wave, and everything else. The symptoms are queasiness and nausea. After 2 days, high fever, which then kills its host. The corpse reanimates into a flesh-eating zombie that roams the world, spreading the virus by its natural instinct of hunger. Reanimation time takes 0 to 60 seconds. When the host is no longer occupying the brain, the virus takes control some of its functions. Very little is known about the origin of the virus. There are only rumors saying it is a prion in the meat of Spifo, bioweapon gone wrong, or God punishing mankind for its sins. The first wave of infection is airborne, but there are people who are immune. Nobody knows the exact percentage of the immune people. It could be 25 all the way down to 10%. Everyone else contracts the virus through inhalation of the air contaminated with the virus. The second wave is those who survived and are immune. They only contract the virus through fluid exchange, which is blood plus saliva or blood plus blood. The initial outbreak started in Kentucky with a foul smell weeks before. 8 days before you start, the Knox telecommunication takes down phone lines down for maintenance. This is probably why we cannot use phones in the game. 6th of July, 3 days before, Knox evacuation starts. The military sets up blockades around the border, splitting everyone from the outer perimeter. This makes people really upset, with nobody being able to get out or being able to get in to see their friends and family. One person attempts to sneak in with a pickup driver from West Point. He gets caught and sent to prison, but is quickly set free because he is a news reporter. First and really important character is General John McGrew. He makes a statement at 11 a.m. on the July 9th, the day you spawn in, and says that the sickness is flu-like and leads to panic and confusion. And he also says that there is no evidence of fatalities within the exclusion zone, which is not true, because as we can see, as when we spawn, we can see many infected individuals roaming the streets. At day 2, World Health Organization closes all non-military or medical internal and international flights. Massive panic emerges and people start looting and rioting in the major cities. The peacekeeping forces get stationed across the whole nation. The third day gets messy. The Knox exclusion zone gets widened due to the infection spreading to other parts of the region. Public anger leads to riots, resulting in fatalities in New York, Miami, and LA. A photo from West Point gets leaked. A guy aged 30 with blood on his mouth, one arm raised and the other hanging on by a thread, and wandering the street with corpses all around. Also, an amateur radio broadcast goes on within the zone. At the fourth day, the news confirmed that the infection is spread through fluid exchange. Also, an interference happens that impacts radio broadcasts. Fifth day is the day that started the massive breakthrough. Early in the morning, at the primary exclusion camp, which is south of Louisville, soldiers opened fire, killing 2 unarmed people, which were probably infected. The angry protesters came and started making trouble, which caused warning shots to be fired and tear gas being deployed. Those shots caused many infected to roll through the defenses and break the quarantine. The military then pulls out, and the infection spreads further. Day 6 comes and people beyond the exclusion zone begin showing symptoms of the virus without fluid contact, meaning the virus keeps spreading through air. Then, day 7 rolls in. The military destroys and blocks key bridges and river crossings all over the Ohio River, trying to contain the outbreak. At day 8, the Knox event infection is confirmed in Africa and Europe. John McGrew's final message describing the details of the infection is released on TV, He also mentions that if you're hearing this, you're immune to airborne transmission, but you will get infected by fluid contact. He also mentions how infected people are not human anymore, and that if your family or friends have been infected, you should not hesitate to pull the trigger. On day 9, the Knox infection has been confirmed all over the world, and in the end, all radio stations start going down, usually with people screaming and mass chaos. One of the radio transmissions that has been also overrun, a priest that has been recently bitten is praying with screams in the background, and after that, you're on your own. With electricity being shut off, nature taking back the city, and infected individuals roaming the street looking for new victims. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, smash that like button. It means a lot and it helps the channel to grow. I wish you all a nice day, and I will see you all in the next video.